We'll come into a seated cross-legged position to begin. Maybe we'll start by pressing the palms down into the thighs and elongating the spine, getting nice and tall, and then seeing if you can keep the spine tall and just drop the shoulders. Let the hands and arms relax. Maybe close or just lower the eyes. Let the belly relax. Just let it fall open. So often we're holding our belly and we don't even know. Let it go. See if the shoulders can melt down a little bit more. Maybe relax inside the hip creases. Let your sit bones sink down. Start to deepen your breath, filling the belly, filling the ribs, filling the chest. Slow, long, deep breath in. Slow, long, complete breath out. And then we'll drop the chin to the chest. Bring it over to the left shoulder. And often when we lower the head, we might find ourselves inadvertently rounding the back, the upper back especially. So be mindful of it. And maybe as you inhale, really consciously lift the heart. And then as you exhale, drop the head. And we'll take the right hand behind the back, bringing it over toward the left waist. Some of you may be able to wrap your hand around the top of your left thigh. Maybe you can take hold of your left arm. And if you are holding your left arm, then you might want to just kind of move that left arm forward a little bit to help roll that right shoulder back, keeping the chin down and to the left. Creating a nice deep stretch there across the neck and chest and shoulder. And then send your breath into it. Open up the space that's being stretched with your inhale. And then relax it with your exhale. And release that right arm, bring your head center. And bring the chin over to the right shoulder, lower down. Take some breaths here without that arm at first. Relaxing into it. And then place the left arm behind your back, all the way over toward your waist, if you can. And if you want to hold on to your thigh, you can do that. If you can grab onto your right arm, feel free. If not, just press the knuckle side of your hand into your back, and that'll help kind of open that wing. Roll the shoulder and elbow back. If you are holding on to the arm, you can just move the arm forward to create that same effect. And then see how your breath finds its way into this shape. And then release. Bring your chin center. And circle the head around. Nice and gentle. When you're ready, reverse directions. Hello. Thanks for joining us. And come back to center. We'll bring the hands to the shins. Hi, Michael. And then we'll round and arch the back. Inhaling, shoulders back, chest out, eyes up. Exhale, leaning away from the hands, pulling in the belly, tucking the chin. Take your time, complete your breath. And then on your next inhale, roll the arms up. And exhale the hands to the ground behind you. Leaning into the hands, lift the chest, lift the chin. Drop the head back. Breathe up to your heart. Really take the time and make the effort to have the breath come up and press out and expand the chest
from the inside out. And then lift your head, bring your arms forward, and fold over your legs.
Rest your elbows down. Breathe all the air in. And then when you exhale, draw your belly in toward your spine and release the weight of your body over.
More than likely, you can go further than you are. You're just resisting it. So see how much you can let go. Stretching is not about what you do, it's about what you undo.
To rest, go further. And walk the hands in. Roll yourself up, reach up, inhale. Exhale down. Staying with your breath. Notice the cross of your legs. Release them and shake them out. Feel free to rub your knees if that would feel good. And then when you're ready, cross your legs again the other way. Roll the shoulders down. Relax the face and eyes. Release the belly open. Breathe into the whole body. And place the hands on the ground in front of you. And then skim the fingers across all the way from side to side. Try to coordinate it with your breath so you're moving at the same rhythm. The next time you come to the left, stay there. And then take that right arm and make big circles around. Opening up, looking up as you inhale, releasing down as you exhale. And then the next time you come down, circle the other way. And then the next time the arm comes overhead, stay there. Bend your left elbow. Drop yourself down to the left. Turn your gaze up to the right and press into your left hand and lower your right sit bone into the ground. And then track the breath moving from the bottom right ribs to the top right ribs. Maybe it feels like the breath is extending out to the fingertips. And then inhale part of the way up, turn to face your left leg and fold over, dropping the hand down on the diagonal. Take weight out of your left arm, sink, and then press your left hand forward to send your right hip back and reach out long through your right hand. Maybe feeling the skin being pulled tighter as you reach, and then feeling the skin being stretched out as you breathe. And then inhale that right arm up, exhale down, and bring the left arm across and make big circles, letting your eyes follow your hand, letting your movement follow your breath. And the next time you come down, reverse the other way. And the next time the arm comes overhead, keep it there. Drop the right elbow, sinking down to the right. And then push into the right hand, sending your left sit bone down and back. Roll your gaze up if you can. Close the eyes if that works for you. Connecting more with the internal process. The more you know what's going on, the more you can interact with it and influence it. And then lift part of the way up, turn to face your right leg and fold over it, bringing the arm on the ground at a diagonal. You don't want to go so far over to the right that your arm goes past your right leg. You want to be kind of at the inside of your leg. So you're more in a diagonal than a twist. And then exhale and drop down, sink. Press into the right hand, sending the left sit bone back, and then walk the left fingers out. Every breath you can relax into a little more. On your next inhale, lift and reach the arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Release the legs and shake them out. Let's point and flex the feet. Circle them around. So see if your mind starts to check out when you do the kind of movements that don't demand your attention because there's not a lot of sensation or a lot of effort required. Then see if you can tune into the subtle sensations, just the ankle moving. Circle the other way if you haven't already. And there's always the breath keeping you present, keeping you focused. The mind is like a puppy and the breath is like the leash, keeping you tethered to the post. Okay, good. And then relax. Send the legs out wide. And then bring the hands behind you. Lift your hips and see if you can scoot them forward any amount, leaving the legs where they are. Good. So you can stay here with your hands behind you, lifting your chest. If you feel like you want to go deeper, and you can start to hinge at the hips. Maybe bringing the hands in front of you. And then just listen to your body. Breathe in, breathe out. And if on some exhale, you're able to sink a little bit more, just allow that to happen. So we're not reaching through our chin, we're lengthening through the heart. When you exhale, the belly comes in toward the spine. The weight of the body is heavy. Just a few more breaths. Notice if the mind gets impatient. So when the sensation is too minor, maybe the mind wants to check out because it's bored. And when the sensation is too intense, maybe the mind wants to check out because it doesn't like it. So just see if you can stay present for all of it equally. Okay, Good job. Bring yourself up. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale the hands down to the legs, helping the legs forward. Shake them out. Let's come on to hands and knees. So we'll line the hands up under the shoulders and the knees up under the hips, unless you want to do a more challenging version, doing an upward dog and a downward dog or some variation. We're just going to move the spine. As long as you're moving the spine and you're breathing with the movement, you're good. So if you're with me in cat and cow, you're starting at the tailbone, dipping the belly, lifting the chest and eyes, and then on the exhale, starting at the tailbone, lifting the belly, dropping the head. So if you're doing the cat and cow version with the hands and knees on the ground, you really want to be able to particularize the vertebrae, kind of feeling yourself moving one vertebra at a time from bottom to top. And then if you're not on hands and knees, join us on hands and knees. If you're in the cat and cow, come back to neutral spine. And then we're going to bring the left forearm down onto the ground under the shoulder. Slide the right arm forward. Sink your chest. Relax your head. Keep the elbows straight. And then every time you exhale, let the shoulder blade drop down. Let the back sink. And then if you want to pull back with your right hip, son, deepen the stretch, go right ahead. So notice when you do something like that, that deepens the stretch, do you find yourself deepening your breath just automatically? Do you find yourself shortening your breath just automatically? Is there no change? Just see what you notice. And then bring that right hand in, press yourself up. And then bring that right elbow down, send the left arm forward, sink your chest, relax your head. Keep the arms straight. Exhale and drop. I like to imagine somebody sitting on my back. If you want to pull that left hip back, notice what that feels like, what it may do with your breathing.
And then slide that left hand in. Lift yourself up. We'll come into the full puppy pose, bringing both arms forward, keeping your buttocks over your knees, dropping your chest, coming onto your chin, your forehead, or your cheek. See where the breath happens. And then turn to the other cheek. Come center. Bring the hands in. Walk them up and round the back. Beautiful. Now, let the hands come forward. Spread the fingers wide. Curl the toes. And lift the knees. And then we'll bicycle the leg. So pressing down with one heel, bending the other knee, and then switching. And then hold the downward dog with both heels down. Bend the elbows out to the side. Roll them down like you're trying to face your inner elbow creases up toward the sky. And then push forward into your fingers, straightening the arms. Drop the chest. Relax the head down. Press the thighs back. Now try to fold your belly toward the tops of your thighs. Sink your chest the way we just did in the puppy pose. And then continue to maintain that forward pressure with your fingers so that you're shifting weight back toward your heels. And then breathe long and deep and slow. And on your next inhale, lift the right leg up, look forward. Exhale, step the foot up between the hands. Place the back heel on the ground and bring yourself up to standing with the front knee bent in a warrior stance. We're going to move the thighs away from each other. So as you push back into your left thigh, you're going to move forward with your right thigh. Now aim your left hip for your right knee. Great. Now we're going to move in the posture. Start by bringing your hands behind your back. Note which thumb is on the outside. It's probably always this one, but good to pay attention. And then we're going to inhale and lift the heart. Exhale and fold and lift the arms. Inhale up, look up. Exhale and fold. And the next time you come up, stay there. Breathe into your chest. See what happens if you shift your hips ever so slightly to the right, like half an inch or less. And press back through that left thigh. Bring the tailbone toward the back of the right knee. Beautiful. Release the hands. Bring them to the ground. I'll give you some options. You can leave your left hand on the ground and come into a gentle twist, lifting the right arm up, or you can come into a high lunge, hook the left arm over the leg, bring the palms together, and press the palms down toward the heart center as you rotate the heart up. Either way, lift the gaze to where the ceiling and the wall meet. And then expand out from the center, like you're trying to unravel the twist with your breath. And then try to turn into it as you exhale. Beautiful. Bring the hands down. Step back into downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step the foot up between the hands. Bring the back heel on the ground at an angle. And then lift yourself up. Clasp your hands behind your back with the opposite thumb on the outside. Roll the shoulders back and in. And then inhale, look up. Exhale, fold and lift the arms. Inhale up. Next time you come up, stay there. Move the knees away from each other. Right one presses back, left one forward. Right hip toward the left knee. And then see if you can micro shift your hips to the left a tiny bit. Really press down into that back foot and lift the heart. Breathe. And release the arms up. Inhale. Exhale the hands down to the floor. The back heel lifts. And then you can either lift that left arm or you can lift the whole body and hook the elbow over the leg. Bring the palms together. Press down, moving them toward the heart center. Rotating the heart upward. Expanding the breath outward. Relaxing into it as you exhale. Release the hands down. Step the back leg forward. And then inhale, come into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold.
Inhale with a flat back, come all the way up, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up to standing, reaching the arms up. And exhale the arms down. And again, reaching up. Nice big breath. And down. And one more. Letting the arms rest by your side. Letting your mind rest in the feeling of your breath. Perhaps closing the eyes. Letting go of everything outside. And then lift your toes and spread them wide. And sink your weight down into your left foot. So you can feel the heel becoming heavy, and then maybe also letting the pad at the front of the foot take as much weight as that heel. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale the hand to the right side of the head and drop the head to the left. So you can either just press down with your right hand, or you can come into the balance. If you're coming into the balance, your gaze is going to find a spot off to the right. You're going to lift your right foot into your right hand. And then you're going to start to push down with the foot, pulling that shoulder down away from the ear, deepening the stretch. Release the foot if you've taken it. Bring the hand to the left side of the head. Lift up. Release down. Close the eyes if you can. Go inside. Feel your breath. Lift and spread your toes and lower them down. And bring your weight into your right foot. Take your time to make little micro movements so that the foot is balanced on the ground. Inhale the right arm up. And then exhale, bring the hand to the left side of the head and drop the head down to the right. You can press down with your left hand, or you can take your gaze to a spot off to the left. Lift your right foot into your right hand and start to kick down. Focus on your breathing. It'll steady your mind, which will steady your body. I feel like it also helps you balance, almost like inflating something helps it float. Release the foot if you've taken it. Bring your hand to the right side of your head. Lift your head up. Just take a moment for a second and feel how it feels. Then we're gonna turtle the head a bit. So coming forward, pulling in, up, forward, in, back, up. And then reverse directions. Stay connected to your breathing. And come back to neutral. Reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold straight legs, flat back, all the way down. Maybe bring the hands behind the backs of the legs. And when you inhale, press the legs into the hands. When you exhale, press the hands into the legs and scoop the belly in and out. And then bend the knees and lower yourself all the way down onto your buttocks and onto your back. You're going to have the knees bent, and then we're going to grab hold of the right foot with the left hand by going behind the left calf. Yep. Then we're going to grab hold of the left foot with the right hand. And then to whatever extent you can straighten that right leg, that left leg, go ahead. And doesn't matter if you can't, we're going to drop the leg over to the right. So we're going to bring that left leg over to the right. And then kick your right foot away from you. Turn your head to the left. So you're holding onto your right foot with your left hand and you're moving it away from you. And breathe into it. Goes without saying. Try to relax that left shoulder down. And release everything. Come back onto your back with your knees bent. Reach behind your right leg and grab hold of your left foot. Then take your left hand to your right foot. If you can straighten the leg, go ahead. Bend is fine. If not, we're going to roll that right leg over to the left and then turn the head to the right. Try to lower the right shoulder down and then kick the left foot away from you if you can. And then release everything. Come onto your back, bend your knees, bring your feet down, straighten out your hips, hug your knees to the chest. And release the feet down. Lift your hips, tuck them under, release your legs, shake them out. If you're using an eye pillow, you can place that on your eyes. And then we'll let the arms rest out away from the body. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, release into the ground. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth. Release the jaw down, let the lips slightly part. Mouth and face relax. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth. Releasing the activity of the mind, letting go of thoughts of before and after, even letting go of thoughts of now, just experiencing without commenting. And letting go of breath, just to help signify that the body is doing nothing. The mind is resting in the feel of the breath. However it is, it's perfect. Just know it. Honor it with your attention. Deeply relaxed. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Breathe into your heart. Move the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest. Rocking side to side. Feeling the ground, massaging your back. Come center, bring the soles of the feet together, the palms together, up hand to hand, and foot to foot. Come over onto your side, resting your head on your underside arm, resting your body on the ground, resting your mind in the experience of this moment. Taking in whatever sounds or smells, tastes or sights might be here, and the sensations, temperature on the skin, body on the ground, breath moving. And then make your way up to sitting, coming into any comfortable seated posture. Sinking down into the sit bones, lifting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, the hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.